Hey, welcome to my channel. So it seems that Don Wells has made yet another statement in regards to his 5-year-old missing daughter, Summer Wells, out of Rogersville, Tennessee. Now, if you have not been able to see this, the progression of this circus around Don Wells, you can definitely go back through my channel. I even have a playlist that is specifically, I have two playlists that are specifically made for summer. One is all of my own videos, and it says S3 videos for Summer Wells. And then I have another one that says Case Summer Wells. And that is a compilation of everybody's videos on YouTube. So this is Voices Behind the Wall, which she's the one who has been speaking to Don Wells behind the scenes. And, you know, he's been on her panel. Her name is Cher. And Don has been speaking to Cher. And he sent Cher a statement, again, that he wants Cher to read to all of us. So we're going to tune in and listen and read along. Now, if your video is not clear enough for you to be able to read the words on the screen right now, if you tap on the screen, you'll see the 3 dots up in the top right-hand corner. Touch on those 3 dots and it will pull up this. The second thing down is quality right here. Select quality and you'll see auto, higher picture quality, data saver, and advanced. Select advanced and then you'll see all these numbers. Pick the biggest number that you have, which it should be 1080. That's what it is for mine. So I'm going to be watching it on 1080. If you select 1080 on my video, then you should be able to watch it also on 1080. So let's listen. Now, I haven't listened to this yet, and I haven't read it yet. So this is going to be my first reaction to hearing what Mr. Donnie Wells has to say. And this was done September 25th. Okay, this was done yesterday. No, I'm sorry, September 26th is today. So yes, yesterday was September 25th, and that is when this live stream aired. So the statement was read on September 25th, on Saturday. Today is Sunday, the 26th. All right, so let's listen.
Text says, it says, cheer, here's a statement I'd like you to share. Obviously he meant share, but anyway. It says, okay, Benny, I'll send that to you in a second. Hello, everyone. I said I would make a statement on my kidnapped daughter, Summer. She was kidnapped on June 15th. It has been 3 months now, and still my wife and I have no answers on where my daughter, Summer, can be found, or on the heartless kidnapper that stole her away. Summer was a sweet, caring, kind-hearted little girl with blonde hair and beautiful blue eyes. She was so full of life and had an electrifying energy that just lit up the world and them around her, meaning a room seemed too small to hold all of Summer's happy, bright, positive form of energy. I believe that is why Summer loved being outside so much. She was a ball of pure sunshine that loved spreading and sharing her God-given gift of positive energy with everyone around her. Summer loved singing, dancing, running, jumping, and spinning around with her arms out and the biggest, sweetest, full of life smile always upon her face. And Summer was a free spirit.
Okay, so right there, that was screenshot number 1 of quote-unquote Don's statement. Now, I'm going to be blunt here, and I'm going to share with you my honest opinion. And I know the majority of you are going to agree with me. This statement, in my opinion, was not written by Don Wells. First of all, I don't see any typos. I do see a few spots that are missing a period or a comment or a comma, but for the most part, everything seems to be spelled correctly. And just like the last sentence, smile was always upon her face. Don Wells does not speak like that. So I don't know who they're trying to bullshit. I'm sorry. I don't know who's helping Don write these statements, but Don Wells is not writing these himself. These are not coming from Don's heart. Okay? That's why it matters. And I've heard people say that too. Well, why does it matter who wrote it? It matters a hell of a lot because this is not coming from Summer's daddy's heart and mind. This is coming from somebody else's heart and mind, not Don's. That's why it matters. And that's why it's a huge deal that Don is not writing these statements on his own, in my opinion, allegedly. And I do want to say, if this is your first time here, please make sure that you hit that red subscribe button and turn it gray, please. And then ring-a-ding the bell and select the all option so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a video or when I go live. And please hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much. And you can also share this video out, if you would like, on any of your social media to spread awareness about our victim, our one and only victim in the Summer Wells case, Miss Summer Wells herself. This is one of my favorite pictures right here of Summer. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hit play so that we can listen to Cher read the rest of this. Now, I do have the video on 1.5, so it's not on normal speed. It's not even on 1.25. It's on 1.5 times the normal speed. So if it seems like Cher is reading pretty quickly, that's why. All right, let's listen. And I'm going to leave Summer's face right there.
Okay. Summer was a free spirit full of life that needed this world, and this world needs Summer. So to whoever took her, please bring her back. My wife and I love and miss our little girl so much. The hurt, pain, stress, and worry are killing us from the inside out. I do not believe you understand the severity of heart trending you have done by kidnapping my sweet one.
Okay, wait a minute. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to use he loosely here. The statement says, so to whoever took her, comma, please bring her back, comma, my wife and I, quote, love and miss, end quote, our little girl so much. Why is love and miss in quotations? Why is it like that? And as I'm looking down here, I see other words that are also in quotations. So, but that really throws me off right there. I don't understand why love and miss is in quotations. Who is he quoting? And then again, this is not Don Wells speaking. I do not believe you understand the severity of heart trending you have done by kidnapping my sweet, 100% innocent little girl. Don Wells does not speak that way. In my opinion, allegedly.
100% innocent little girl. God darn it.
Hold on.
Okay. Okay, you do not understand the severity and heart trending you have done by kidnapping my sweet, 100% innocent little girl. I pray to God Almighty that you have not critically hurt or killed my 5-year-old little girl, because you will be pulled to the light for all to see and understand what type of human you really are. And I will be there looking you right in the face, fighting the law and the court system to not lock you away for life, but to take your life, the way your own selfishness and pure evilness took my 5-year-old daughter's life away. I try sticking with God Almighty.
Okay. No. If you recall, when Don was first asked by Chris McDonough back in his original phone interview that he did, the one and only phone interview that he agreed to do with Chris McDonough, when Chris said, what would you want done to the person that took Summer, or that has Summer, or that has hurt Summer? Well, I don't know. I wouldn't wish prison upon anybody. I mean, he said he would have to leave it up to God. You can go back and watch that in multiple places on my channel. But now here, he is saying, ooh-wee. You will be pulled into the light for all to see and understand what type of human you really are. And I will be there looking you right in the face, fighting the law and court system to, quote, not lock you away, quote, for life, but, quote, take your life. The way your own selfishness and pure evilness took my 5-year-old daughter's, quote, life away. I mean, this entire section right here makes 0 sense. 0. What the hell does that mean? Excuse me, whoever really wrote this so-called statement, please step forward and explain yourself. What the hell does this shit mean? I can't even leave Summer on the screen right now. I am so embarrassed for her father. This is embarrassing. Like, I am embarrassed for him. I'm going to go back 10 seconds and hit play.
But to take your life, the way your own selfishness and pure evilness took my 5-year-old daughter's life away. I try sticking with God Almighty, but my friends are right. I am hurt so deep. I believe that hurt was just feeling like anger. Know that deep hurt and pain is for my daughter. I love and miss her so much.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Love and miss her so much and just want her back. But I must face this anger also because it is inside me, bottled up, waiting on the sick, selfish bastard that stole my daughter right off her own land, where a 5-year-old child should feel and always be the safest. See, this is why I have a hard time talking about my little girl. I cannot even stay on topic about her when writing. My mind is so full of hurt, pain, and pure anger over the selfish, heinous crime some selfish, predatory psychopath decided he was going to commit on June 15th, 2021. Summer had no chance of fighting against such a sick-minded human. No child does, and I want the laws changed ASAP on selfish, sicko child abductors. They have no rights being free within our society. I ask everyone to please...
Okay, so now wait a minute. Once convicted of the alleged crimes that he has done himself, according to Mary and Jeannie, he's going to fit himself right into this category right here, where he wants these laws changed ASAP. Summer had no chance of fighting against such a sick-minded human. No child does. Okay, that right there, Dawn has already admitted. That's a horrible arrow. I am so baffled right now. Don has already admitted himself in a recording on YouTube that he had a relationship with his stepsister who was 7 years younger than him. He was 12. 12 minus 7. How old is Summer? I can't even right now. I can't even. This, oh my gosh. And I absolutely agree with Dawn. This is the scary part. I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree that no child deserves this and that the laws should be changed ASAP against selfish, sicko child abductors and people who hurt children. They absolutely have no rights being free within our society. Predatory psychopath. Right there. Selfish. Predatory psychopath. That is somebody who hurts a child. No matter what kind of abuse it is. Dawn falls right into that category. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta stop and just let her finish reading this. I'm sorry, but this is something I feel very, very strongly about. I want to protect victims, especially children. Jeannie was a victim at 5 years old, all the way up until she was 12. And Dawn was her predatory psychopath that started hurting her when he was 12, all the way until he was 19. 19. Now, I told you guys after Candace and Dawn made that fake prank phone call to Mary, and Candace babbled, cried for 20 minutes to Mary, lying, saying that Dawn had been arrested, I stopped biting my tongue right then. Because if I would have continued to bite my tongue, I wouldn't have a tip of my tongue right now, because I would have bit it off. And I know that that's total horrible grammar. And I don't care right now. Okay, that's how I feel. And same goes for this shit. I cannot sit here and listen to this dumbass statement in full without speaking my honest opinion. I can't. This is disgusting. He's trying to feed everybody a narrative. And he sucks at it, in my opinion. Because all you have to do is listen to his words and you'll know he fits right into this title that he's giving to somebody. And in my opinion, I think he knows exactly who this somebody is who took his daughter, or who has his daughter, or who hit his daughter, or who hurt his daughter, or who killed his daughter. Because it could possibly even be himself. In my opinion, allegedly. Now I'm going to try to bite my tongue, and I'm going to try to listen. I don't know how much longer this bullshit statement is, but I'm going to try my damnedest to bite my tongue and listen until it's over. Light it if you got it.
Help us get the laws changed before more children and families are destroyed at the hands of heartless, pure evil, selfish, predatory psychopaths. Do you know how bad it hurts?
Oh my gosh, I can't.
All right, let me pause it. Okay, do you know how bad it hurts to just imagine what a heartless, pure, evil, selfish, predatory psychopaths might be doing to your child? I hope you don't or ever do, due to the fact your mind wants to just shut down and your soul feels like it's going to flee your body if you do not use everything within oneself to hold them together. It is a hurt and pain that makes tears sting your eyes just thinking about it. And your biggest fear is you understand it will not ever fully leave no matter what happens. The damage is done. Nothing will ever be the same again. And all you want is to turn back time. But you can't. This is...
Okay, wait. Why? What is up with these quotations? Who is he quoting? The damage is done. Who said that? Why is this in quotations? And I see Benny's name here later down towards the bottom. Benny, if you wrote this shit, you suck. I'm just going to say, this is disgusting.
Destroying me. I am sorry, but I cannot write anything else right now. But thank you for listening and allowing me to pour my feeling out on paper in order to allow you to understand what my family and I am dealing with. thank you all for listening. And Benny, thank you for being a real friend during the darkest hours. God bless you, and God bless all the viewers supporting us also. Thank you again, and good night.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, some of you are missing the point.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter if Don wrote it or not. Don sent that to her, so she relayed it to you, like he said she's going to do when he sends messages.
Right.
It does matter, Mr. Mark, Mr. Cher, respectfully. It does matter who wrote this. Because as I already stated, it didn't come from Dawn's heart. It didn't come from Dawn's mouth. It didn't come from Dawn's mind. It came from somebody else's heart, mouth, mind. Not Dawn's. So it does matter. It absolutely does matter. How can you say it doesn't matter? Nobody else in this world knows what anybody else is feeling. For people to say, oh, I know how you feel, I disagree with that. Because you have never walked a mile in my shoes. You do not know what's going on inside of my head. Therefore, you will never understand how I feel. And that is valid right now with Dawn. None of us know what is going on in his head because none of us know what he knows. None of us know what he is feeling. Whether he's responsible for Summer's disappearance or not, we don't know what is inside of his head. So for somebody else to write a statement for him, feeding the narrative that he's trying so hard to feed us, that's what that statement was written around. The narrative that Dawn wants us to eat up. And I'm sorry, but I'm not eating shit. And that's exactly what that statement was. A crock of shit, in my opinion.
It's not up to me. Did he write it? Didn't he write it? If you want my personal opinion, no. I mean, clearly that's different, but if he had help writing it, I mean, oh, well, again, I'm just here to bring you guys, what I've been sent from the source. That's all I can do.
I understand that.
Heads.
So I'm hoping that by what Cher just said, I'm hoping that maybe she's kind of seeing where a lot of us are coming from on the flip-flop thing. And I like it when she says stuff like this. Okay, I'm not disagreeing with people who think that this was written by somebody else. Okay, that's kind of basically what she said. So I like when she says that. I like when she's honest. And I respect Cher for moments like this. And I do respect Cher for giving Dawn a platform to say shit like this. Because I won't watch the other channel that Dawn's talking to unless I absolutely have to, because I don't like the other channel. I don't like hearing that voice. I don't like hearing that laugh. I don't like hearing that cough. I don't like hearing that spit. I just don't like it. It gives off such negative energy that I choose not to have in my life. So, but Cher, I know Cher a little bit better. I know that Cher has a good heart, and I think that Cher has good intentions. You just have to really listen to the words that she says. And I've been frustrated, and I'm sure Cher will listen to this video, and this is nothing that I haven't told Cher. I have been frustrated by the flip-flopping, and I think that Cher gets very emotional and very passionate, and she speaks before she processes her thoughts all the way. So, and I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I try to do that with anybody who I disagree with. So, or that I don't fully 1000% agree with. Okay. So I don't want to have any hostility between myself and anybody else. It's just me, myself, and I. I'm a loner. I'm not a partner with any other channels. And like I've said before, I don't have a team working for me. It's just me, myself, and I. And I'm okay with that. because then I don't have to worry about the he said, she said stuff, you know? So anything that I say, unless it's a private reading, because private readings are private unless that person says you can put that public. But private readings are kept private. But anything that I would say about somebody, I would say to that person first. And that's kind of what I'm going on here. So I respect that she is saying, I'm not saying who wrote this, I'm just reading it to you. I was asked to read it, so I read it. Okay, got that. But I do respectfully disagree with Mr. Cher saying it doesn't matter who wrote it, because it absolutely does. And I hope that Mr. Cher will hear this also and look at it from that perspective. And I think that he'll understand. Mr. Cher is pretty understanding, in my opinion. He's pretty understanding for the most part. So he's very protective of Cher, as he should. But yeah, so that's my opinion. Now, I'm going to stop it here. I think I'm going to listen for a little bit longer, but I'm not going to record unless something else is said, specifically in regards to Dawn's statement. But otherwise, this live stream is 1 hour and 56 minutes and 25 seconds. I am not running through this entire live stream and giving my opinion. I did hear a clip of this live stream later on, and that dark negative energy enters the panel later. And so I don't even know that I'm going to be able to make it through this entire live stream. But I do want to hear what's being said about this Jody Sue Brown lady, because she has talked about Candace and Dawn and Summer disappearing on her Facebook page. I didn't know who Jody Sue Brown was until yesterday morning when Ziggy went live, and I was over on Ziggy's channel, and she played a few of Jody Sue's videos that she had recorded on Facebook. So that was my first introduction to Jody Sue. So if you guys want to know more about Jody Sue and you want me to look into her, I will. Otherwise, I'm wondering if I should even use my energy looking into Jody Sue or not. So you guys let me know what you think. I'm going to pause, listen to see if there's anything I need to add in this video before I end it. Okay, so I scribbled out the person's name and picture, and I'm hoping, let me move this over here. Oh, shoot, I can't do that. Okay, I'm hoping that it stays blocked out through the entire clip of this right here. But this person commented and Cher pinned it, and it says, just listen to the message. Dang, who cares if you don't think Dawn wrote it? Listen to it. And I'm not going to say this person's channel name, but I hope that you just listened to my explanation of why so many of us absolutely do care who wrote this statement of this narrative of what they're trying to say Dawn Wells feels and what he thinks. That's not coming from Dawn himself. Nobody else in this world, not even his own wife Candace, could actually tell us exactly what Dawn Wells is feeling or thinking. And vice versa. Dawn cannot tell us what exactly Candace is thinking or feeling. They have to verbalize that themselves. Nobody else can write their feelings for us. In my opinion, it's Dawn saying, well, I'm really sad that Summer's not here, but I, and then the person took that and twisted it and added Summer, 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 abduction, Summer, and came up with that whole statement that we just listened to. In my opinion. Allegedly, of course. Okay, so I'm going to stop it here because it does seem like the rest of the video is in regards to Jody Sue. So I'm going to stop this here. This is Dawn's, third, fourth statement that somebody else wrote for him and read to the public, but said it was from Dawn. Because we all know Dawn doesn't speak like that, in my opinion, allegedly. Okay, so I'm going to stop it here. What do you think about this statement? What stuck out to you the most? Okay, and I understand the general consensus is it's bullshit. But I want to know, let's pick these words. Let's listen to these words. Let's pick certain sentences and which one stuck out to you the most. Because how I see it is, like I said, Dawn is feeding somebody this narrative, and this somebody is taking that narrative and twisting it, adding in their own words into it, and making it try to sound like it's coming out of Dawn's brain. So it's hard to judge or evaluate or speak an opinion about any of the sentences said throughout the entire statement because it's all bullshit. I can't even take that statement seriously because it's all bullshit. That is not a Dawn Wells statement, in my opinion. Okay, so that's it. What do you guys think? Let me know. Was there something that stuck out to you the most? I think what stuck out to me the most was obviously the quotations around certain words or group of words, begging for people to help Dawn with the law against the predatory psychopaths, which that would include himself, in my opinion, allegedly, once he goes to court and he's tried and convicted. So those are the things I think that stuck out to me the most. I'll have to review again, but let's continue this in the comment section. I want to know your opinion. Your voice matters on my channel all the time. You are allowed to have your opinion. Nobody else is allowed to judge your opinion. So please share your honest opinion in my comment section. I want to see your point of view. I want to discuss it with you. And let's see what we can come up with. I'm curious. What do you think about this statement? Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already. Make sure you ring the bell, hit the all option, hit the thumbs up, and share this out. Send this to somebody who you think should hear it also, who might give you more feedback or might give us more feedback and encourage them to leave a comment. I'm very, very curious what you guys all have to say about this. So that's all for now. And until next time,